Hello, my lovelies. Today's video is part of Chalk With Me Collab. Please check my description box for the link to the playlist. We are going to be sharing Chalk Couture using one stencil. Have fun. Today I'm using a 99-cent store tassel. It had fall in the front. I thought it was really pretty. I'm just going to remove the tag on the back. And I am going to put Chalk Couture right on the back and show you how simple this is. First, we're going to put it on our Chalk Couture lint mat, and we're just going to press that right there on our mat. And you do this a couple of times. I did it about 3 or 4 times when they're new. So now I'm just centering it into over my pumpkin. And these you get in a pack of 24 of these little cute little trays from Chalk Couture also. And they're great not just for Chalk Couture paint, but they're great for when you are painting. Love them, love them, love them. And they're easy to wash. And here is my Chalk Couture paint that I will be using today in white. Now here's the mini squeegee, and we have the small squeegee. They also come in larger sizes. And this is the tool that we use, or it's like a spatula, and it's great for taking out the paint, especially when it's right to the bottom of the jar and it just scrapes right to the edge. Love it. So you only need a little bit. It goes a long way. So you dip that squeegee right in there, and all you have to do is just wipe it right over your stencil where you want it, which is great because you can pick and choose. You can do the whole thing, or you can just pick a spot what you like and just use that part of the stencil. And then you peel right up, and voila, isn't that gorgeous? It wipes so easy. All you have to do is get a watered napkin, and I'm going to demonstrate that because that was not straight in the middle where I wanted it. And all I did was wipe it clean. And then I center it, and I do it again. And there you have it. Isn't that gorgeous? Yay! I loved it. I love it, love it, love it. So you wipe it clean, all the little spots if you want, where you don't want any paint on there or anything. Before it fully dries, that's when you remove that. So now I wanted to add a little bit more to my pumpkin in the back. I love that it says fall, but I wanted something more to the back of that. And I'm going to add little leaves. And I'm using the same stencil, but I'm just turning it to the side, and I just want the little leaves to show. And I'm going to do right there on the top the same process. And there you have it. Is that not cute? Pretty instantly. Isn't that gorgeous? And I got this tassel at the 99-cents only store for 99 cents. That is a bargain. I'm going to spray with my Mod Podge just so I can wipe it clean if I have to, but it stays nice. Doesn't come off anymore. I love it. Now the second one, I'm going to use this. It's like a really pretty buffalo check, and I absolutely love this pattern. So now I'm just how it's new. I got to do it 4 to 5 times on the lint mat, just so it's not so sticky where it's hard to pull off. So now all I'm going to do is put it around this little cute vase, or pot vase, pot vase. I don't know what you would call that. But anyway, it was from the Dollar Tree. It had a succulent in it. And I thought, this is going to be cute. So I just put some buffalo check around it, thought on 3 sides. And look at how simple and easy that is. And you just wipe, look at that. Oh, and you just pull right up and it's there. So now I'm just going to get that little pumpkin, because that's why I didn't do one side. And look at, you just put it where you want the stencil. You don't have to use the whole thing. Now after I do that, I'm just going to pull right up, and there is my little pumpkin. Yay! Is that not cute and simple and easy? And what's great is you go and you wash the, you're going to want to reuse these. So you do want to wash them immediately after you do use them. So don't let it sit. You just go and you wash them, and you can reuse it for another project. These little pumpkins I did get at the Dollar Tree, and I just put it on another floral stem with some leaves and got some raffia and just tied a little knot. And then I'm going to trim each side so it comes out like straw. I want it to stick out like if it's straw underneath that pumpkin. You could leave it like that, or you could do some trimming like I did. So I'm going to push it completely up, flush to the leaves, and I'm going to put some glue right in the center of that styrofoam, and I'm going to push my pumpkin right there in the middle. Isn't this cute? I thought I would do a tier tray or a tray or a shelf type of decor for you. And oh, that's why they're all so mini, and it's so cute. Love it. And I'm also going to spray some more Mod Podge over it, just to kind of seal it up. We're going to put that aside, and we're going to let that dry. So now what I'm doing is I'm getting this little piece of wood that I got from the Dollar Tree. I love the shape of them with all the little shapes of the ridges and the waves. Thought it was very pretty. And I'm going to use that folk art, and it is wax, brown wax, and I'm just going to put a little bit on a rag, and I'm just going to stain it very lightly. I don't want it too dark. I just want it slightly a mocha color. And now I'm getting the white wax, and I'm going to do the same thing just to give it a different blend of texture, just to have different spots that are more brown, more light. I really like to blend my colors. So now that my eyes are smiling, my heart is singing, I'm happy with the way it looks, because that is what's important, is that you like what you are doing. I'm making sure all the excess paint is off, the wax. And now I'm getting that same stencil, and this time I'm going to do the whole entire stencil. After I put it all on there and you spread it all on that stencil, you're just going to peel it right up. And there you have it. Easy as that. Look at how beautiful. So now I'm using this beautiful, it's such a beautiful aqua blue. It's folk art chalk paint, and I'm just going to paint the sides because I want it to match my beads. You do with the whole thing. So now what I'm doing is I'm just getting that same color, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the pumpkin and on the leaves. Not a lot. I just want that color to show a little more, so like I said, it matches that bead garland. You don't have to do this process if you don't like, but I thought it gave it a little more character. Now to seal this up, I'm just going to spray this one also with my Mod Podge spray. I love this Mod Podge spray. It's easier than just painting it, and all you need to do is a couple of spritz and it's perfectly even. Now I'm going to let that dry, and after it dries, I got this backing from a frame that I used previously on a DIY, and this was left over, and I thought, I'm just going to glue it to the back, and then it stood nicely. So I was really happy with that. Now one of these little mugs, all I did was put some of that caulking on the top to make it look like whipped cream. And I put the little pumpkin, I cut it in half and pressed it on the top. And I let it dry overnight. And now I'm just getting that wax brown, and I'm just going to put it on the little rag, and I'm just going to stain it. I wanted to calm that orange on that pumpkin a little because it was really, really bright, and I thought I wanted it to be a little bit darker, more calm, to match the beads. That was my inspiration, was the stencil and those beads that I got from the 99-cent store. I love the colors. I love the fall colors that, I don't know, it had that nice, cool, but cozy color feel. So after I was done doing that, I went and I got the same buffalo check stencil, and I'm now going to mix a little bit of that apple barrel acrylic black paint with my white chalk couture paint, and it mixes really nice, and I'm going to use that to stencil on my mug. And now you just peel it up, and there you have it. I'm going to put some more of that really beautiful teal color. It's like a light teal seafoam color. And I'm just going to put those a little bit in the squares and on the mug. And then I outline my buffalo check with the black line going straight through it in the middle of the mug. And now I'm going over the handle one more time. Isn't that cute? I love these little mugs. I get them at the Dollar Tree, and you get a pack of them. I believe a pack of 6, and I absolutely think these are adorable. So many ways you can decorate these. You can use them for a garland, you can use them for a picture, or on a tiered tray. I don't know, I think these are really, really cute. Love them. So as that's drying, I'm going to get this little picture frame that I also got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take the leaf off, and I just pulled it right off. It doesn't matter if it tears a little in the center, because you're not going to see that anyway. I love the color of the backing it already had, so I did not want to do anything to it. So now I'm going to put these little styrofoam, I don't know, they're like little rubber foams. I'm going to put them right back in there with the hot glue, and I'm going to glue my coffee mug right on top of that. And now I'm just going to dry brush that same blue color right there on the edges. I will leave that color in my description box for you. So I went around the whole entire sides. I didn't do the side of it. I just did the edges where you're going to see the picture when you look at it right on top. And I didn't put a lot of paint. I just basically dry brushed. I didn't want a lot. And now what I did was got that same little rag I've been using, and I'm just going to wipe the excess off and blend it in. And then I sprayed with Mod Podge to seal it. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and all my Chalk Couture makes. I absolutely love the way they all turned out, and they all match each other. So cute. I will leave all the information for Chalk Couture if you would like to purchase any of the items and you're curious about it. Go to my website. It's at Chalk Couture Krafty Leeny. You will find all these beautiful stencils and chalk paint and utensils. Sorry, Handsome Devil's making me laugh. I did not mean to laugh. Well, thank you for joining me today and visiting. I hope you subscribe. Be part of my Krafty Leeny World family. Give this video a thumbs up. Hugs, kisses, and fairy dust wishes, lovelies. I'll see you in my next video. Stay blessed.